Hey everybody, it's Tony from Sunny in Spain, and today we're going to talk a little bit about solar power. Now maybe this is what you think of when you think of solar power and farms that countries build to generate electricity, or you might know of communities that have built into every single house now. Maybe you're a weekend warrior who has his own home and wants to build a system for himself. Or maybe you live in a little apartment and you just want to figure out what's possible for me. I live in a sunny place like Spain. Maybe this is something that I can do. So let's talk a little bit about personal solar power. All right, so how do you know if you have enough sunlight to generate solar power? Living in Spain, that's really not an issue. Even in the far north, you're still getting an awful lot of sun and irradiation that would be enough to power a small solar system. The south, of course, without a doubt, there's so much solar power already in the south of Spain. So if you live down there, you're going to do fine. There really aren't too many areas of Spain where there's enough cloud cover or fog that you're going to have any issues throughout the year generating solar power. So why do solar power at all at home? A lot of our devices that we use today, and you can look at this image to see what my wife and I have for USB chargeable devices. They're 15, 17 different things here: watches, headphones, speakers, phones, drones, gimbals, iPads, bike computers, Kindles, GoPro, bike lights, small lamps. I mean, so many things that we have that are USB chargeable. And the really small solar panels that you can buy without buying a battery system all charge via USB. So you look around and you see how many of these USB devices you have, and you're already a candidate for a very simple, inexpensive solar panel that charges USB devices directly. Okay, so let's move from these simple panels that don't store to larger panels and storable power through battery backup systems. So what does a small balcony type system look like? Well, what I did here is I got a 100-watt solar panel from Dokyo and a Bluetti EB55 power bank. And basically what the power bank does is it stores the energy generated by the solar panel, and it allows you to then charge your items either through the 5 different USB ports provided, or through a DC plug, or through two 220-watt plugs here. In the States, there are, I think, 410 plugs on the front of this EB55. And the system altogether about $600 in the States, about $700 in Europe. Will it pay off? Hard to say. Using it all the time, it might take a year for it to pay. But I'll have another video down the road where we'll take a look at that. But this is basically how the system looks. You can see right now in this image it's pulling 37 watts. And here you can see where I've set the solar panel up on our balcony umbrella. And if you crank the umbrella open, you actually can get better angles towards the sun. And it does a really nice job because we don't have great exposure. This is my older small panel that doesn't store any energy, but really still does a good job after 6 years of powering phones and speakers and headphones and things. But just having this 100-watt panel exposed like this and vertical, really doing well. Again, this moment here I was getting 45, but like I said, I got up to 70, 72, depending on the day, lack of cloud cover and so on. And that just does a really great job of charging all these small items that we have. So is a system like this right for you? Well, you really have to just do some research and check out where you live. Do you have a lot of sun? Are you facing into a courtyard, or to the north where maybe you just don't get as much direct sunlight? Do you want to start really, really small with just one of these little portable ones? I'll put some links down below of some of the simple ones, and then of course the larger ones as well that I used here to build this system. But yeah, it's definitely something worth considering. With all that's going on in the world, it's really good if you have something at home that can charge your phones and maybe run your internet and a laptop, no matter what happens. And that's not a bad thing. So check it all out, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.